Hey everybody, it's Alyssa. Welcome to another weekly reading vlog. And in this vlog, I am going to be reading a lot of fantasy books because I am in my fantasy era right now. Before we get started with today's video, I would like to say a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Teddy Blake, New York. Teddy Blake has sponsored many of my videos here on this channel, and that is because I absolutely love their purses. So this is the purse that I have been using for months now, and it has held up so well. It looks brand new, and I have taken it with me to work, to places, literally everywhere that I've gone. I've taken it to the fair. I've literally gone like such dirty places, and you can see that it just looks brand new still, and it's held up so well, and it just is a really great purse and a really great brand. One thing that is really great about Teddy Blake New York is that they have luxury purses and luxury materials without the luxury price, so their purses are very affordable. They update their website all the time, so if you're not seeing anything on the website that you like right now, make sure to come check it out again. And they have so many new designs that they are updating all the time, and the purses are so cute. So you can see here, I love crossbody bags because they're just better for me personally, but they have so many different sizes. They have crossbodies, they have little handheld purses, they have the big tote bag purses, they have so many different kinds. My mom has one and she loves the tote bags. So they have many different designs that you can choose from that are super cute. Here's what the inside of this one looks like. We have this beautiful red color, and I emptied it so you guys can see how big it is. It fits my keys, my purse, chapstick, a bunch of little things, which is perfect for me personally. Right now they're having a bunch of Valentine's Day sales, so if you are looking to get something for your significant other, or you're looking to spoil yourself for Valentine's Day, there is a lot of discounts happening for Valentine's Day right now on their website. So make sure to check out the link down below to get discounts on a Teddy Blake purse. And I also have a code in the description box down below that can get you $30 off of your order. So I'll put it on the screen. If you use the code TBAlyssAC30, you get $30 off your order. So make sure to check out the link down below. Get yourself a discounted purse for Valentine's Day. Thank you so much, Teddy Blake, for sponsoring this video, and let's get right. A video of me unboxing my Kindle Scribe, and I'm about to use it today because I have been waiting so patiently for this, and I definitely need to read on it today because I've been waiting for it and I'm obsessed, but that video is probably already out. And then I am currently reading A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I am almost done with the book. I am on chapter 31. I'm actually going to start reading it on the Scribe because it's actually on Kindle Unlimited. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to finish reading the book on here because I hate holding these big physical books now. It just drives me insane. So I prefer ebooks now. I'm in my ebook era as well, I suppose. But yeah, I've been reading that. So far it's like a 3.5 star. It's not amazing, but it's enjoyable enough, and I will definitely continue with the series. Then for my Patreon buddy read, I have The Bone Houses by Emily Lloyd Jones that I would like to read this month. And then I also got The Stolen Heir by Holly Black in the mail a couple days ago. It's actually downstairs and I'll show it to you, but that is a part of the Folk of the Air world by Holly Black, which was my favorite book series of last year. So I was so excited to get it in the mail. I actually pre-ordered it, and I definitely want to read that like as soon as possible. And then I have a cute little book haul to show you right now. So the 2 days after Christmas, Barnes & Noble had a 50% off hardcover sale. So I got a Barnes & Noble gift card and a couple of gift cards for Christmas. So I went to Barnes & Noble and I got a couple of books. So first I got Stephen King's fairy tale book because I love Stephen King's new books. I also love a lot of his old books, but his new writing is a lot easier to read. And this is a fantasy book, and my grandmother has read it and my dad has listened to a bit of it, and they both said that it's pretty good so far. And I got it for half off at Barnes & Noble. It was originally $32.50, so I got it for around $15 or $16 during the sale, which is incredible. And because it's a huge hardcover book. Yep, it looks like I got it for $16. And then I couldn't really find any other hardcovers that I have been wanting. There's not any books that have been like really on my radar or anything lately. I kind of just find a book on like the Kindle store and then I just read it. So fairy tale is the only book that I was really like looking at, but I have been wanting to get the next 2 books in the Lore Olympus webtoon series. I've already read the entire webtoon up to like the current point on my phone, but I had not bought the physical volumes yet. So this is volume 2 of Lore Olympus, and this is volume 3 of Lore Olympus. And I already had volume 1. I believe volume 4 is already out too, but they only had 2 and 3 at Barnes & Noble. So I went ahead and bought them because they are $27 each, which is pretty expensive. I know I looked on Amazon and they're only selling for like $10 each, so I probably should have just bought them on Amazon, but I got them for $14 each, and the money obviously goes towards the author, and I love the author, so yeah, I love Lore Olympus. It's my favorite webtoon. It's beautiful. It's free on the webtoon app if you guys are interested in checking it out. Greek mythology retellings, and it's beautiful, and the art is amazing. And if you want to read the physical books, it's all in color, so it's really beautiful. So yeah, I have a couple of like editing things that I need to do, but after that I am going to go downstairs and lay on the couch for the rest of my off day because I've been working all week, and I'm going to read the rest of ACOTAR. I'm hoping that I can finish it today, and I'm gonna read it on my new Kindle. Hey guys, it's a couple days later. It is January 8th. And I am about to go eat some Korean barbecue, and I got an Amazon package in the mail, and it ended up being a present, and it was a book, so I wanted to show it to you guys. I also got 2 other gifts from this person. I got a horror tarot card set and also some dog treats, and then this came in today in a cute little like Amazon gift bag. So this is from Daniela. And thank you so much. Daniela got me the Fangs graphic novel by Sarah Anderson. I have been wanting this graphic novel for probably about a year now. This is a love story between a vampire and a werewolf. And the front cover is like cloth bound. I don't remember what it's called. It's like a soft cloth material. You can see it's so pretty. Here's the back of it, and it is a black and white graphic novel. Like I said, I've been wanting to read this for so long now because I've heard it's just like the cutest graphic novel ever. So I'm definitely going to read this probably this week. We've got the black sprayed edges. It's just beautiful. So thank you so much, Daniela, for sending it to me. So a couple days ago, I finished reading A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I rated it 3 out of 5 stars. I honestly didn't really think the book was that like amazing. It was entertaining enough where I kept going, but I didn't really think it was like the best book ever. I'm not really sure why this series has been considered one of the best series of all time right now on like TikTok and everything, but everybody keeps saying that the series gets better, so I'm definitely going to continue to read the series. But I got The Stolen Heir by Holly Black, and I have been waiting for this book since I finished the Folk of the Air series, so I decided to go ahead and pick this up before I continue with ACOTAR because I need to be back in the Folk of the Air world. So I am on chapter like 5 of The Stolen Heir right now, and I'm really enjoying it. They've mentioned the main characters of the Folk of the Air series a couple times already. They have not been introduced. I don't know if they're going to be introduced. If they are, my heart's going to be so happy, but it's really good so far, and I'm just loving it. So yeah, I'm just going to read a little bit and I'll let you guys know how I like The Stolen Heir. Hey guys, the sun is setting, so the lighting is really bad, but it is January 14th, and the past couple of days I have finished a couple of books. So I finished ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I don't know if I told you that already. I rated it 3 out of 5 stars. I'm still gonna continue with the series. And then I finished The Stolen Heir by Holly Black on my Kindle. You can kind of see it, the lighting is terrible. I gave that 3.5 stars out of 5. I really enjoyed being back in the same world as the Folk of the Air, but it didn't quite give me the same feeling that The Cruel Prince gave me. But I still enjoyed it, and I'm still going to continue to read the new books that come out. So yeah, and the ending of it was really good. And then I wanted to take a break from reading a fantasy book, and I picked up this graphic novel that was sent to me, and it has hair all over it because it's like a cloth bound book, and that attracts hair, and I have so many animals that there's just hair all over this. Let me try to get better lighting. There we go. I look terrible, but this is a love story between a vampire and a werewolf, and it's just cute little excerpts of a vampire and a werewolf together, and it is so freaking cute, guys. Like, it is the cutest little graphic novel ever. I was smiling the entire time I was reading it. It's just so cute, and I just love the way that it looks too. So I gave this 5 out of 5 stars because I loved it. It was so adorable, and I'm so glad to have it. And now I was debating between going to the next book of ACOTAR, but my Patreon buddy read book of the month is The Bone Houses by Emily Lloyd Jones here. I have the physical book, but I just prefer reading on my Kindle. And this is a standalone, like, gothic fantasy horror. So I wanted to go ahead and read this. It's a standalone. And then once I review this for my Patreon, I'll move to the next ACOTAR book if I'm still feeling fantasy, because I've literally only been reading fantasy books so far this year. So hopefully I don't get tired of it. But I don't know how long it's gonna take me to read this book. It's not super long. We have 32 chapters, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start reading. Hey guys, it is the next day. It is the 15th, and yesterday I spent about 6 hours reading, I think, so I got a little bit into The Bone Houses. I'm really enjoying it so far. The vibes of it are very spooky. It's based in a graveyard, so it's very interesting, and I think it's also based in the medieval ages. It kind of seems like it is. It hasn't been very clear yet though, but it's really good. But I went and checked my mailbox this morning, and my Redbubble stickers to decorate my Kindle were finally delivered. I thought they were gonna get lost in the mail, but we finally got them. Because Redbubble doesn't do tracking for their stickers for some reason. So I'm gonna show you the stickers that I bought, and then we're gonna decorate my Kindle. I know you guys have been waiting for it. I want to thank you guys so much for the support on my Kindle Scribe video. I have gotten so many views so far. I have gained like 400 subscribers in a week, and I'm just so happy that you guys are enjoying my review. And if you're watching this from that video, I'm still absolutely loving this, and I've had it for a little over a week now. I've been reading on it every single day. I have completed 3 Kindle reading goals on the Kindle app, and I'm just vibing right now, so I really love this thing. But let me show you the stickers that I bought. I don't even know, I might need to buy more stickers because this thing is so big, but I just got some random stickers of book related things or things that I love. So first we have the Delphic Amusement Park from the Hush Hush series. Many of you guys know, if you're not new to my channel, Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick is my favorite book series of all time. And once I saw that, I had to buy it. And then we have a quote from the Folk of the Air series. It is, "Come home and shout at me, come home and fight with me, come home and break my heart. If you must, just come home." And if you know, you know. Such a good quote. Then we have 2 more quotes from the Folk of the Air series because I'm obsessed with it. So we have, "By you, I'm forever undone, and if I cannot be better than them, I will be so much worse." And I got some runes from the entire like Shadowhunter world by Cassandra Clare. I have Hades and Persephone from Lore Olympus. I have the Heartstopper logo. I just have these like cute little cottagecore stickers. I got one of these because I actually have this in painting form framed downstairs in my kitchen, and I'm obsessed with it, so I had to get another one. I got some little ghosts and some little mushrooms. And then lastly, we have another ghost and Geralt from The Witcher. And Henry Cavill's not even gonna be The Witcher anymore, and I'm not gonna watch it once he leaves, but I love The Witcher. They're really messing each other up back there. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and decorate my Kindle. I'm just gonna stick the stickers straight onto the case. I know some people like sticking onto like clear paper and put it underneath the case. I like putting it on the outside. I think it looks better. It's just something I prefer. So let's go ahead and decorate. Hey guys, so it has been a couple of weeks since I started filming this reading vlog, so I have a couple of like fun reading updates and I have a little book haul for you guys, and then we're going to end this reading vlog here because the next reading vlog, actually I don't even know if it's going to be necessarily a reading vlog, but my next vlog on this channel is going to be me decorating this room. It's going to be me decorating the side of my library. So I switched everything around, and that is a Patreon video that I'm going to try to get out this month where I switched everything around in here and I moved all of my bookshelves onto this wall instead of over there where it used to be. I made that my streaming editing corner there, and then I made this whole side of the room my library because it just made more sense. I could add more bookshelves, I can put my reading chair over here. It just made so much more sense doing that. So I have 2 more Billy bookcases right here that are going to replace these black ones, and these black bookshelves are going to either go to my dad or they're going to go into my bedroom. And we're going to have all the same size bookshelves because currently having the 2 different size shelves drives me absolutely insane. I know a lot of you guys really like the black shelves, and I honestly really do like the black shelves with my paranormal romance books, but it also is just, it drives me insane not having them all the same height. Oh, and FedEx is actually delivering my reading chair like as we speak right now. I don't know if you can see them, they're right there. So that's perfect timing, but I'm going to update you guys on what I have been reading because it's been a really good reading month for me. I have already read 4 books in the month of January. My reading goal for this year is 40 books because last year I read 50, so I think 40 is a really good attainable goal. Like I already said, I read ACOTAR already, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas. I think I gave that 3.5 stars. It was okay. I enjoyed it enough. So now I have moved on to A Court of Mist and Fury, which is the 2nd book in the ACOTAR series, and I'm about 50% of the way. I've been reading it on my Kindle, but I do have the physical copy. So I'm actually really enjoying it so far. Rysand, I don't know if that's how you say his name, but I love Rysand, and I'm enjoying the series so far. I'm definitely gonna keep going, but yeah, I'm about halfway in between the 2nd book currently. And then I read The Stolen Heir by Holly Black. I don't know if I already talked about this. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, I think, or 3.5. And this is a continuation of the Folk of the Air series, which was my favorite series of last year. And this is about one of the characters from the Folk of the Air, and this is about him being older. I did enjoy it. It just didn't give me the same feeling that the Folk of the Air series gave. And yeah, I'm still gonna read the next book though, and look how absolutely stunning that fox is on the cover. I love this physical edition. And then I read Fangs by Sarah Anderson, which was that graphic novel that one of you guys, my lovely subscriber, sent me. So I gave that 5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was such a cute little graphic novel. It was a romance graphic novel between a vampire and a werewolf, and it's just cute little cutscenes, cute little scenes of their romance together, and I just thought it was so cute, adorable. I absolutely loved it. And then I read The Bone Houses by Emily Lloyd-Jones. This was my Patreon buddy read book for the month of January. And I have not been reading the past couple Patreon buddy read books because I haven't had time. So I forced myself to read this, and I am so happy that I did because I absolutely loved this book. I kind of want to go back and give it 5 out of 5 stars because I do think about this book a lot, but there were some things that just didn't quite make it 5 stars, so I would say it's a 4 to 4.5 star read. It is a YA, like gothic fantasy, I would say. It's based in the medieval times, and it is about this main character whose family runs the like graveyard, and her dad is a grave digger, and he is the one that digs the graves, and he controls the bone houses. The bone houses is another word for the corpses and skeletons that roam the cemetery, and her dad disappears and the bone houses start leaving the forest, which is where the magic is, and they start killing people. So the main character, she goes on this mission and she tries to stop the bone houses from killing everybody, and it is so spooky. It is so like beautiful. I love the family orientations in this book, and it was just so good. Like everything that I could want in a YA fantasy I got from this book. So I really recommend it. I loved it. And yeah, like I said, I'm reading A Court of Mist and Fury right now. That's the only book that I am reading. I usually read it at night before bed. So good. So that was my reading updates. And now I have a book haul. and a little like surprise thing that I'm going to show you. So I'm gonna show that at the end because I am just like obsessed with it. My dad gave me something and I'm like, oh, I love it so much. Okay, so first of all, I have a couple of children's books. I went thrift shopping with my boyfriend last weekend, and I found some really cute home decor, which I'm gonna show in a main channel vlog. But then I also found some childhood books. I've been wanting to buy some more books that I read when I was a kid because I would love to do a vlog one day where I just read my childhood favorites. I already have a little shelf going over here where I have some of my childhood favorites, Nancy Drew and all of that right here. So I'm gonna add to that shelf. So first I found a Monster High book. And if you are not new to my channel, you know I'm obsessed with Monster High. All of my, pretty much half of my animals are named after Monster High characters. So I got Ghoul Friends Till the End. I don't know if I'll actually read this, but I wanted to have it because I'm just obsessed with Monster High. And this is from like 2014, I think. And then I found some of the Spiderwick Chronicles books. So I had absolutely no idea that the Spiderwick Chronicles was written or helped written by Holly Black. Like this whole time I was obsessed with the Spiderwick Chronicles when I was a kid, and this entire time I did not know that it was written by Holly Black, and I love Holly Black. So I don't know, I've just been out of the loop. So I found 1, 3, and 4 of the Spiderwick Chronicles. I could not find the second one, unfortunately, but these are just like cute little books, and the edges kind of look all like worn down and old, and it's just like a beautiful little books of the Spiderwick Chronicles. So I hope I can find more of them when I go thrift shopping, because I do seem to see these when I go, but unfortunately I was not able to find book 2, but I just wanted to add these to my collection of children's books because I love them. And then here I got a book from Mercari. So I'll put a link for Mercari down below. I always recommend this app to people to buy used books and electronics. I've literally been using it since I was in like middle school, and this is where I sell a lot of my stuff. But I had a like $60 credit for Mercari because you guys have been using my code. So I got this book for free. Somebody was selling a special edition of A Dowry of Blood, which is one of my favorite books of all time. So it was a Fairy Loot edition, I believe. And oh my god, like it's literally the prettiest thing ever. I had not bought the new cover that came out for the A Dowry of Blood. I have the original because I saw this special edition and I knew I wanted to buy this eventually. So I got this for free, and look at how absolutely stunning this is. And then just to make it even better, look at the sprayed edges of this book, and then it just keeps getting better and better. First of all, we have the little card, but there's art here with Dracula, and then there is their like house, castle that they live in. And then on the back, here are Dracula's wives and husband. And then there's the other side. So this whole book is just made of like beautiful, beautiful art. Look at how stunning this is. And I am going to display this for sure. A Dowry of Blood is such a beautiful book, and I could not recommend it enough. So look at how stunning this edition is. I had to buy it. Okay, and now the last thing that I'm going to show you, I am so happy and excited about. So my dad enters like random giveaways online all the time. Since I was a kid, he has won just all these random giveaways. One time we won a giveaway to Universal. Like, it's just crazy stuff. He has like the best luck. And he entered a giveaway to win a signed edition of The City of Bones and a blanket. And he won. So he gave it to me, of course, because my dad likes the Mortal Instruments, but obviously not as much as me. I love the Mortal Instruments, so he gave these to me. So we got The City of Bones, just the hardcover edition, which I actually don't even have the hardcover edition of The City of Bones. I have the paperback, and it is signed by Cassandra Clare. So this is the second book that I have that's signed by Cassandra Clare because I bought the Chain of Iron book, I think. I pre-ordered that like years ago when it came out, and that ended up coming signed. So I have 2 signed books by Cassandra Clare, which is pretty cool. But to make it even better, it came with a special edition blanket. So let me show you this blanket. It came in perfect timing because, like I said, I bought a reading chair for this room, and the reading chair is green, and then I'm gonna have details of pink in the room with the green, and this blanket is pink and green. Like, it just felt like it was like meant to be. It is such like a plush high quality blanket, and it is the cover of the new book, which I don't even have yet. I don't even know if it's came out yet. Haven't been keeping up, but it's the cover of The Chain of Thorns, The Last Hours, book 3, and it's just a huge blanket of the book cover. Like, are you joking? This is so pretty. It is so soft. It's gonna match the aesthetic of my room perfectly. And then it's like a white plush material on the other side. So it was just like perfect. It's gonna be the perfect reading blanket. Okay, so that was my pretty big haul for you guys. Like I said, the next video is going to be me revamping this room completely, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. I hope you guys enjoyed me decorating my Kindle. I have been loving my Kindle Scribe lately. I've been using it every single day, and I've also still been using my Kindle Paperwhite. I do have to say that Kindle Paperwhite is definitely easier to hold and read. But I do love both of them for different reasons, so I'll probably do a future video where I compare the two. I have a Patreon down below if you guys would like to join my monthly buddy reads, and I also am going to be doing a monthly crochet with me where we crochet different crafts. And then my social medias are down below as well, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!